Hello guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts in a fantasy world. This is episode 4, and in the last video we saw these two new countries forming up. We saw this whole peninsula type thing. It's not a peninsula, but similar. Actually it is. It's carved up between these nations. We see every nation pretty much expand. We saw the creation of the orange team, and today we are going to be starting off by seeing the red team is going to send explorers out here, and they're going to discover these islands, and we'll just have them fully be discovered, and they'll just be taken by the red team. And this is what these islands look like now. They're controlled by the red team, and these islands, they kind of look small, but they're not that small. It's plenty enough room for like a couple of provinces here. In fact, take a look at my province map. I kind of recorded this already, but I didn't like it, so I'm re-recording it. I didn't record much. All I did was like the red team expanded. But anyway, enough of that. Let's see the next event. So the next event we see happening is over in these islands. We are going to see a new civilization start in this island, because I said so. This is the only like separate civilization that's going to exist outside of the main one that we'll be covering for the most part. So yeah, they're going to be discovering lots of land, and let's take a look at what country is going to be here. So we are going to see this peach colored country exist here. This is a new civilization. This is not the same as this. They are the same species. They just evolved at different times in different places, but they are pretty much the exact same breed of human. They're the same thing, basically. Saying breed of human sounds weird, but they're the same type of people, basically. We are going to see a big event happening. We are going to see this whole area being discovered, including this island, but not this one because I said so. I always say so. I say what I say. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. If you can't tell, I can't speak English. But anyway, we see this whole area being discovered. Obviously, some of it's a little mountainous, but it's no problem because these people are like bringing mountain goats. They can discover highlands and all that because they have special mountain goats that are evolved specifically for that. Enough of my rambling though. We're going to see the red team take a huge claim over here. The red team may or may not be becoming unstable, but the government is telling the people that it's fine. Just move out here if you can, so that it can become more stable. But they're going to say this country is perfectly stable and is the strongest in the world, which it is, but it's unstable. But the government's saying that it's not. They just want more people to live here. Alright, the next thing we see happening is the green team over here. They're going to expand their claims just next to the blue team, and they're wanting to get to this gulf thing, so they're gonna set a claim, and this is what it's gonna look like, and this is what they're gonna take. Yeah. We're also going to see a claim from both the pink and the orange teams, as well as the green team, for land over here. So the green team is going to get this land. The green team is going to get this land. The orange team is going to get this and this, as well as this island right here. So the lavender team is going to take this land. They gained so much land they became slightly unstable, but it's not so much that they will just collapse. But the red team, on the other hand, is going to take all of this, as well as this island. And they're super unstable at this point. They have people that are starting to move here because they know that if the red team collapses, which it most likely will, they can create their own country. But that's not going to happen at the moment, because we are going to see some exploration in all of these areas in the north of this like sea area. They're going to discover this island. Not too much of it, but they're going to discover this island. They're going to discover this area and connect up with over here and discover all of these islands in the middle of this sea. And they're going to discover this whole island right here. Taking a look down in this country, we're going to see a rebel group in this part of the country with one major city. It's at the end of this river, and these guys, they want to form their own country and following this river. Now, this orange team is, they're not liking it. Not really liking it, but they're not liking it. However, they fight back and they have enough traction that they capture another major city, and these guys are going to go like, fine, you can have your independence, but we make the peace treaty and this is what it's going to look like. And they are going to get this land back, keeping this major city, but this new team is going to explore lands along, or not explore, but take lands along this river area and take this whole area. They're also going to go all the way over here and take all of these areas. Taking a look at this mini continent again, we're going to see more exploration of this peninsula right here, and the whole thing's discovered along with a new country, just saying, yeah, we want to exist because we don't want to be under the Peach team's control. So now there's two countries here. Taking another look at this era, we're going to see the red team claim this island. And this was the final straw. The red team is going to officially collapse because they are way too big. They cannot handle all of this land. So let's take a look at what they're going to become. So this first country to break away is this dark red team. They're going to claim these two islands and all of this land. By the way, this breakaway process is going to take many months. It's going to take about at least 6 months. Because many countries are skeptical about if they can survive on their own. But yeah. So the first country to break away is this dark red team. This next one is this island nation down here that the red team took earlier this episode. And they're stable enough to become their own country. They're quite small, but they can still handle it. We see a light purple team form right here near the yellow team. Just kind of random, but they form right there. We see a bluish country break away right here. We are gonna see this purple team take these areas because they want to expand, because they're not falling apart. They're stable enough because they stabilize this area. They want more land. Again, they're kind of like the red team. They want more land, more land, more land. But that's all they're going to take. And this dark blue team is going to break away. We have a new lime country and a miniature orangish, like tan country. It's like a really light color. It's kind of like similar to this. I might change it. Yeah, I'm changing it to this like light cyan color, which is lighter than this one, by the way. We're going to have capital cities now, and I didn't have any for these countries, so I'm just gonna put them right there, right here, 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 and here. Taking a look over here, we see this whole island being discovered and a few more islands over here as they discover this whole area. These guys are going to discover over here and over here, kind of like that, and like this. And taking a look over here, we see this whole area being discovered, and we see a new country forming up right here. It's like a dark cyan color, and its capital will be right here. And that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.